Let's talk about procrastination. I'm sure you have heard of it. When you're on your phone scrolling through social media, when you should have been doing more productive things that will bring you towards a more fulfilling future. Let's take a common example. Let's say that you have a test coming up, so you want to get your notes and start studying, only to look at your phone. Or you may have been practicing past year paper questions, only to open up your YouTube and get drowned in the sea of content. It is a disease that affects our brain to consume dopamine rich content instead of doing the work you know you should have been doing to achieve insane focus on tasks that will bring you more closer to the life that you want. So how do we achieve this? To do this, we should understand the science behind it first. The human brain values short-term rewards more than long-term rewards. But why is it so? The amygdala, an almond-shaped structure in our brain which controls our emotions and motivations, focuses on the negative consequences of the task, which may induce fear through the secretion of hormones such as adrenaline that overpower other aspects of your brain, such as the prefrontal cortex, the part that helps you to make long-term decisions, which leads you to hesitate or put off the task for tomorrow. That's why we procrastinate on long-term tasks, because they are stressful, while short-term tasks are usually easy and comfortable to accomplish. Our brain can feel the rewards of short-term tasks, like dopamine, easily, but not long-term tasks. Hence, we are more likely to procrastinate on challenging or stressful tasks that have potential negative feelings, such as studying exams, because exams have the potential to fail you and induce an emotion of sadness, regret that you didn't put enough effort to it. This insecurity increases the chances of procrastination regardless of how good you are at managing your schedule. Procrastinators are not lazy, they just have a behavioral mechanism set inside their brains to protect them from the potential failure of a daunting task. So, how can we rewire this mechanism to work in our favor? The following three methods help me to drastically skyrocket my focus and reduce procrastination. Just take the effort to implement them and you will beat procrastination. Practicing mindfulness through meditation helps you to be aware of what you're feeling in the present. Just sit comfortably with your legs crossed, back straight, and your arms comfortably relaxed. Close your eyes and listen to your breathing, and focus it for 10 minutes at least, the recommended amount for beginners. It's okay if your mind wanders off initially and you get lost in your train of thought. If you feel too restless at the start, you could shorten the time limit to 3 to 5 minutes first before moving on up to 10 minutes every day. Make a challenge to yourself and document your feelings before and after each session. You can also document them in a journal. The benefits of mindful meditation includes reducing stress and anxiety, which helps to improve our calmness and patience while tackling a difficult task. This will help us to procrastinate less as the mind will associate the task as something not as stressful as one perceived. It helps to reset your mind from dopamine sources, and so you are less likely to be distracted from other high dopamine sources, so that you can put more effort into the task which will benefit you the most. James Clear talks about removing cues that will lead bad habits by propping up your environment in a way that will make the cues to the good habits clear and the cues to the bad habits invisible in his book Atomic Habits. Try blocking your YouTube recommendation page or putting your phone in another table or room. That way, your mind will need more mental effort to initialize the bad cues compared to the good ones. Think about studying. When you're sitting in front of a desk with the textbook open to the chapter you want to study and the phone on the other table, your mind just needs to focus on the book to start studying, whereas you need to get up, walk to the table, pick up your phone, and walk back to the chair in order to use it. Which decision takes more action, more mind power? The second one. The book talks about us humans as lazy creatures wanting to take the most convenient route to start an action. Since you set convenience on the task studying, which you may be procrastinating on a lot, and set up obstacles such as distance to reach your phone, you will naturally pick up studying as the brain will find it more easy to start. And once you start, the focus will inevitably come to. Thus, these methods may also be applied to other tasks, in which you procrastinate a lot on. Once you finish a particular task, you can prep the environment in a way which will make it more convenient if your tomorrow self will also want to settle down and study. Prioritize high convenience on high value tasks and friction on low value tasks. James Clear also talks about making the cues of a good habit visible. He mentioned that one way to do this is to speak out the task, the place of the task will be done, and the time period needed for the task to be done. That way, you're putting responsibility on yourself to complete the task. If you could do that, it's great. However, you could also forget about the important task halfway while you're resolving another pile of work. After a while, it could be possible that you have forgotten what you're supposed to do. As mentioned in the previous method, we humans favor the easiest route to the task. Which do you think is easier? Searching for the task in your sea of thoughts, or opening up the browser and search YouTube? As you have guessed it, this leads to procrastination. So how can we avoid this problem? I recommend you to prepare a to-do list of your own. I usually prepare my tasks on the night before on to-do list, as I'm pretty lazy to write it on paper. If you have a sudden thought on an important task that needs to be done, you could just add it up to your to-do list. You just make convenience to start the next task because you could just open up an app to check the next important task that needs to be done, rather than just checking out your sea of thoughts and likely not being able to find it. Now which one is easier? 2 clicks to open a productivity app, or 3 clicks and some typing to open YouTube? If you religiously practice adopting these 3 methods, I will guarantee an increase in your productivity. I hope that this video has provided you with some value, and hope that you will achieve something great within you from focus in the future. Peace.